Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know, Crappy. Why do you look at me that way? Why do you give me that lustful look? Oh, you know, you try to look disinterested, but I know what's behind those really gray eyelids, and it's just desire. Oh, no, Crappy. Crappy, don't come over here. Crappy, why are you coming over here? No, don't, stay away. Go away. Ah! Everybody, I'm gonna fight Crappy off, okay? He's kissing me now. It's getting really weird over here. I need some help. Oh my gosh, what's scary? We need a GM who can scare him off. You know what? Sharks are pretty cool. Let's bring in Donkey Klonk, who still has a shark in this picture for some reason. Donkey Klonk, I need you to help. Help. Can you give me some reprieve? Can you help protect me from Crappy? Can anyone help protect me from Crappy? I don't even know. Stream closed captions, I know. I need to turn you on. There. I know because you remind me. Thank you so much, robots. Oh, you know what? You know what else is pretty cool? Besides Kusogrand8 happening this week and next week, I'm gonna be at GDQ the week after, and because of that, we're doing Kusogrand8 Live. I will be there up through Wednesday helping out with that, but it will go from Monday through Friday. Preliminaries are on Monday. If you're going to be at GDQ, come and play. At least play a little bit because, you know, I would like to have at least 16 people make it into the tournament. Maybe, if we have fewer people come and do preliminaries, we'll have a shorter tournament or have some buys for people. But I would love for you to come and experience the crap that we have in store. Now, Donkey Klonk, where are you? Donkey Klonk, I need you in voice. Donkey Klonk, where are you? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I'm yelling into the void. I'm yelling into a void. I'm yelling to avoid my problems. Oh, hello there, Donkey Klonk. We were like, where are you? Where is our Donkey Klonk? And now Donkey Klonk is here. I'm not hearing you if you're talking. Hello? Okay. You are... Like, I see you lighting up, but why am I not hearing you? Okay, let me change some stuff around. I thought that I had this set up right. Do I not have this right? Oh, you know what? It's probably... This might be why. Maybe now? Maybe now? Chat, can you hear Donkey Klonk? Okay, what if I check this? Hello? No, I can hear myself.
Discord randomly switched my audio input.
There we go. I hear you now. Hello, Donkey Klonk. Welcome.
Ah, hello everyone. You thought you were rid of me, weren't you?
No, I didn't. I mean, they might have, but I didn't. How could we ever be rid of you, Donkey Klonk? You made the Kusogrand8 pinball table. Come on.
Frankly, I didn't have many games left that were fit for round 1 and round 2. I pretty much have only the real garbage left in my repertoire.
Oh, I love garbage, and actually, I'm pretty sure this is a heap of trash that you're given. I think that I've played this a little bit.
You might have played the game where that character goes to Hollywood, which is on Super Nintendo and Mega Drive.
Now, there are a couple characters who go to Hollywood, but I think we all know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, we have Pink Panther for Amiga.
Look at this! Oh, Inspector Clouseau looking at those paw prints, but is not even looking behind him. The players, however, are going to unravel this mystery over the course of the hour. Whoever makes the most progress over the hour, of course, takes the victory. Whoever doesn't, we're actually having some people eliminated due to this match. I think only one player, but still one player is getting the boot, which honestly means freedom. Freedom from pain and suffering. and Donkey Kong. It's Amiga, and it's Pink Panther. I think pain and suffering awaits them.
So, bro, what genre would you think a Pink Panther game is?
Okay, here's the deal. I think I already know this one because I think I've already played some of it. In general, Pink Panther, I think it's going to be platformer. However, when I hear Pink Panther Amiga, I think minigames.
Nope, this game is a stealth mission escort quest. It's a BBC Out-like.
Well, that's a mistake. I'm excited to see how the players do today. I think that we have one player who hasn't started streaming yet, so I'll need to bother them. Or if you want to, it's Pigeon Rat who has not started streaming yet, as far as I can tell. Would you be able to bother them in Discord and let them know to go live? Oh my gosh, this Captain Planet music is so goopy sounding. It is the goopiest. Goopy goop. A goopy goopy goop. And then Thor's went down as well. Yeah, that's okay. It looks like, you know, there are a couple things getting sorted out. Let's see, Pigeon Rat, can you go? Donkey Kong's typing. I let you type. I'm not gonna do. I'll let you do your job that I asked you to do. You know, Donkey Kong, have you seen any of the Pink Panther movies?
Yes, I have. The ones with Peter Sellers, at least.
Oh my gosh,
I know
yes. That's all that matters. The Peter Seller ones, they are absolutely fantastic. I'd say the first one, I don't like quite as much, but like the second and third one are just absolutely fantastic. Kato, one of the best characters in there. Here's the deal. Inspector Clouseau wants to keep on his game, and so he hires this ninja to hide in his house so that whenever he goes home, he has to worry about the ninja. Because, you know, it's training. So he goes home and then he starts looking around trying to find where the ninja is in order to beat him up and not get beaten up. And he always loses. Always. Well, I mean, I think they both lose, to be honest. But they all get severely injured. It's amazing. Everybody, Kato, best character in Pink Panther series, in my opinion. Yeah. Highly recommended. And honestly, everybody should have a ninja.
I agree, totally.
Do you have a ninja? It's
not that I'm aware of, which means it's a good ninja.
There's a good... yeah, it's a good ninja if you don't know you have one. Oh my gosh. That's horrifying. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head over, see what is happening on the screen. It looks like the players are just getting everything set up. I've got everybody up on screen, though. Hello, Allison, Nordic TTV, Pigeon Rat, and Thor of Kenya. We'll just want them all to get to the same screen, and then we will be ready to begin. So, hello, Allison. Let me go ahead and check to see. Yeah, and then once we have everybody in, where do you want them to start, Donkey Kong?
The screen that the players on the right is on is fine. It's a main menu screen.
Okay. So I'm letting them know, head to the jobs screen and then let me know when they are ready, because I am good to begin. I'm excited. Thor of Kenya, I told you to go to the job screen and then you go to the level screen? No, go to jobs. Go to jobs. Aw, yeah. Do they need to go to the store first? That is the question.
Yes, they do.
Like before we start? Or after?
Thor of Kenya needs to reset. He skipped first parts.
Just wait on the screen before we start. Yeah. So that's okay. Thor of Kenya appears to be resetting, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Toes crossed. Hey, Justin. Good morning. Okay. Justin, you don't need to quote Nancy Pelosi every day, okay? Like, okay, it's not every day, every Sunday especially, but today's not even Sunday. Okay, I'm checking right now. Thor says ready. Pigeon Rat is ready. Choco Babe ready. And I'm just waiting for our friend Nordic. And if we get confirmation from Nordic that, and it looks like we do, so it is time for us to get started. Donkey Kong, what would be good emotes for chat to spam? Obviously anything pink.
Yeah, anything pink.
Or Panther-esque. Okay, get spamming, everybody. Spam pink, spam panthers. Whoo, yeah, that's a good one. All of your pink stuff, because we are starting the timer right now. And here we go. Thank you so much, Windrider Shiva and Tails, for subscribing. Let's get rolling. So, Donkey Kong, tell me a little bit about this game. What do we have?
Okay, so the players have to do basic work to actually get into the level. They have to go into the store and get a top hat, and then go into the jobs. And I don't know what. And if they choose the island on this screen, then the game soft locks and they have to reset. Nordic is actually playing the game, and you see that there is a sleepwalker on the screen, and you have to guide the sleepwalker around so that the sleepwalker doesn't hit anything.
By the way,
and there's a game over for Nordic.
No, Nordic, game over already. Well, Thor of Kenya had to restart because controls apparently stopped working. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but we'll see if Thor is able to get going. And if needed, because of technical issues, we sometimes do give a little bonus time. I don't want to dilly-dally, especially since I'm personally on a time crunch today. There's a lot going on today. But yeah, it looks like the Pink Panther is getting caught by, like, simply put, if you're getting caught by a sleepwalking detective, you're not being very sneaky. Gotta be sneakier, okay? Especially if it's Clouseau sleepwalking. He's not known for being super smart.
So you should probably go into the You should probably read the manual, which I posted in the match chat, because the controls for this game... Yeah.
Are they special?
They are surprising.
Okay, let me go ahead and take a look right now. Because I see guide the sleepwalkers, blah, blah, blah. I don't even care. Okay, so how to control Pink Panther. Up, left, right, and down are go. Okay. Inflate object. Oh, no. Press fire button 3 times. 3 times, dark circle / light circle. And I don't precisely know what that... Does that mean just, like, without moving the controller? I think so. Redirect Sleepwalker. Joystick left / right and fire. Okay. Call up selection menu. You have to push joystick down and press fire. So basically duck and shoot is to open up the menu. Activate item is joystick up and fire. Control within the selection menu. Oh my gosh. You have to move joystick left and right, and then select bell, joystick down, activate is fire. Back to the game, joystick up and fire. I don't like this. This isn't the best.
No, and just imagine you trying to control the Sleepwalker while you are using one joystick to navigate the menus of your options of items, and it's fire up to use the items. Okay. Unless it's an item that you need to inflate, in which times you need to tap the fire button 3 times.
So wait. Who are we controlling here?
You're controlling the Pink Panther.
Okay. Are you also... Is the Pink Panther also sleepwalking?
No, but the Pink Panther gets increasingly sleepy. You will see the Pink Panther's eyes close on the status bar on the bottom.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hello, Allison is dealing with... So, apparently you just do not want the inspector to run into anything and bop his nose.
No.
Wow, this is pretty terrible. No! And if you are not decently in front of him, there is no hope. Yeah, I saw Pigeon Rat was trying to get Inspector Clouseau to turn around, but unfortunately was not able to. Because
the game works on a tile system, and you need to be one full-time tile ahead of a sleepwalker to affect the sleepwalker. And as you saw on Pigeon Rat, if you're less than one full tile ahead, then the sleepwalker will just clip into you.
By the way, thank you so much, Clouth, Warthog, and Bad Check Fun or Bad Check Pun, not fun. Puns are fun, though. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Good to have you here. We have Pink Panther for the Amiga for an hour, and we have an absolute nightmare of a game. I do want you all to know that the movies have nothing to do with the Pink Panther, even though they're called the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther is a diamond in the movies. And it's all live action, essentially a detective trying to get the Pink Panther diamond back that's been stolen. Oh no.
Yeah, and there were a lot of movies which did not actually feature the Pink Panther because that was a jewel that was stolen in the first movie.
It was a very big diamond.
It was, but the cartoon character that we see now was featured in the credit sequence for the movies. And there was also, I think, a Saturday morning cartoon series featuring just the Panther character. Yeah,
and that's fair. Apparently the Pink Panther diamond was real, though. Not made up, so this game is based off of real history. This is what the diamond looks like. It's a little ridiculously big, this freaking diamond, okay? And yeah, it makes sense to me why thieves might try to steal this, because look at the freaking diamond, it's so huge. I want it. Oh my gosh, am I gonna be a thief? Am I gonna steal the Pink Panther diamond?
Okay, Pigeon Rat is close to solving the first actual puzzle of the game. Yeah, that looks good, but you need to leave the seesaw right here. Otherwise, you see the sleepwalker will walk into the bear rug. So you need to select the seesaw, drop the seesaw precisely on top of the bear rug. And this is extremely finicky, and I expect players to have a problem working it out.
Oh yeah. I also enjoy that without my help, some of the screen sizes are just changing for no good reason. So, welcome to Amiga, everybody. Sometimes I have to deal with this type of crap, and that's fine. I will. We're gonna go ahead and try to do a little resizing in order to make the game look a little bit better for you. But honestly, that's just Amiga things for you, baby.
Yeah, and also the manual is not quite helpful. It does not describe what most of the items do.
A manual that's not helpful? How dare you, Pink Panther devs? Yeah, that's Amiga life for you. Sometimes you just don't get the information that would be kind of helpful here. Yeah, that's about as good as I'm gonna get, I think. We'll go ahead and call it there right now. You want pink, okay? I don't want to get rid of all the pink.
Oh, Pigeon Rat had the right idea to use the seesaw, but placed the seesaw too far to the left. Oh, a Nordic used trampoline. Yeah, this is actually a lead for Nordic. Nordic has made a sleepwalker walk further than anyone getting past the bear rug. And Nordic discovered that if you walk in front of a gramophone, then the gramophone turns on and will wake up the sleepwalker. The Pink Panther cannot walk in front of gramophones. But, and this is not obvious at all, the sleepwalker can.
Ah. Okay, well, I'm glad that he can, I guess. Well, you know, luckily there is a decent amount of lore within the game, or not within the game, within the manual. As it turns out, Pink Panther is completely broke again due to his excessive way of living and now looking for a job. Butler would be the right thing. Opportunity to live in comfortable homes and rob the owners at night. 5 burglaries would do it nicely. Then Pink Panther could afford a holiday in the South in order to recover from his hard work. Hard work? Oh, yes! When he applied for the jobs, Pink Panther didn't know that all his masters were sleepwalkers. Now he has to guide his employer carefully through the house, enabling him to pick up all valuables without his master waking up. But Inspector Clouseau is not lazy either. For years, he has tried to catch Pink Panther on the nap, so he sneaks around the house as well. How can Pink Panther in all this confusion reach his goal without being caught? However, he has some tricks up his sleeve, ... That's it. That's the story. So...
yeah, and the manual also lies to you because there are 4 levels, not 5.
What? There are 4 levels? Well, how come, like, in level select, it looks like there are 5?
Huh. Looked like 4 to me.
Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. I guess next time I see level select, I'll be able to... Oh, Pigeon Rat. Let me see. You're right, there are only 4 levels. What the crap? The manual flat out lies? Or is there a super secret 5th level that we don't know about because nobody can play this game for more than 10 minutes without losing their minds?
Nordic is in the lead. He used an opportunity to, while the Sleepwalker was going around, to pick up other items. This is a good lead for Nordic. The bell you can use to move the Sleepwalker around it. What the manual doesn't explain is that the bell doesn't work unless you and the Sleepwalker are facing each other.
Okay. Whoa, hello, Allison! Launching the Sweepwalker. Hey, look at the cute little Sweepwalker just jumping over the hole. Oh no, yeah, he's dead!
It's good progress to get the Sleepwalker across the bearskin rug, because that is the first big puzzle of the game.
I really enjoy this hi-hat, though. Gotta jam out. You know what else is a jam? Your mom, Justin? No, Justin, no! Okay. He opened the door and yelled that. That was great. No,
yeah.
I was gonna say we have a crew of referees jamming out to this music and just enjoying this, and I really appreciate all of the help that we have here. The refs for this match are Dobby, Pink Linkura, Hazel's Pink 12, and Jerry Harris is stealing from the rich. Good job, Jerry, as well as Inspector Gumby. Uh-oh, Gumby's on the case. Thank you so much, referees, for keeping track of this, and I believe the score is being used to track. Is that correct?
Yes, it's the score is the secondary measure of progress, and I also added if the score is equal, it's who has gotten the Sleepwalker furthest past the obstacles.
Yeah. So score is pretty important here. Nordic trying to steal something. Oh, good job, Nordic. Up to 103 points. That is definitely the highest score that we've seen so far. Otherwise, everybody else is currently tied score-wise, but Hello Allison has managed to do pretty well getting the Sleepwalker to jump over the first major obstacle of the game. We're almost 15 minutes into this match. Donkey Kong. We're almost 15 minutes into the freaking match, and two of our players still haven't gotten past the first major obstacle.
Yeah, this game utterly infuriated me when I tested this out, and I had to look up a long play to get anywhere. And you'll see on Nordic that the Pink Panther's eyes in the lower left are nearly closed. So Nordic is about to hit the time limit.
Oh,
and there's an alarm clock you can pick up. And if you use the alarm clock, then you extend that time, but you can't use the clock because it will wake up the Sleepwalker if the Sleepwalker is anywhere near it.
Okay, so if you want to wake yourself up, go to the other side of the map.
And use the alarm clock, pretty much. But this Nordic has a good idea to try to pick up things and to try to explore the map. And here you see the clipping in action.
Yeah, unfortunately Nordic did lose that attempt, but still, with a high score of 154, that puts him significantly in the lead right now. It appears that Hello Allison is in second with 50 points. Pigeon Rat and Thor of Kenya are tied for fourth. Not a huge surprise considering how ridiculous the game is trying to make any sort of progress at all, and how useless the manual is.
Yeah, this is an obtuse game. and the controls are extremely unintuitive.
Wait a second, I'm taking a look at the manual because it says for the different houses you need House 0, nothing. House 1, top hat. House 2, gold watch. House 3, reference, faked. House 4 is car. Are we on House 0 or House 1?
House, there is, so the manual is also lying about House 0.
There is no House 0. Oh my gosh. Okay. So everybody ignore House 0. We are on House 1. Okay. We're trying to get the top hat. Yeah, the manual appears to count House 0, which I don't believe exists. This is so stupid. Oh, yeah. Hey, all you programmers out there, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, we're talking about House 0, and you're just gonna have to deal with that, you know? Ooh, Pigeon Rat doing a little exploring. Definitely worth doing while you are able. It looks like Pigeon Rat has got the
and there is
Sleepwalker
something you can
past
pick up here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, I think Pigeon Rat saw that there's treasure past the door. So Pigeon could go into second place by just ignoring the Sleepwalker and taking the treasure, and that is something you absolutely need to do to beat the level. There are treasures that you just have to ditch the Sleepwalker and run and get them.
Honestly, the best strategy would be to do whatever you can to figure out where the top hat is. You might have to get the Sleepwalker past a few of the obstacles in order to do that. But once you have put down whatever's required in order to help, then go ahead and run away and find that top hat.
So the items that refers to, those you buy in the store, and you need a certain amount of treasure to get those, and when you collect that treasure, the level automatically ends.
Wait, so how much treasure do we need to get the top hat?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's at least 200.
Oh my gosh. So if they hit the right amount of money, the level will end?
Yes.
Okay. Will they know that's why the level ended?
As clear as anything else in this game, which is not very.
Okay, okay. Per Dobby in chat, apparently it was about 269 buckaroonies in order to buy the top hat. It's a very nice top hat, just FYI. That's why it costs so much. Yeah. Maybe it's $2.69. Maybe it's... Which would still be expensive back when this, like, in the world of the Pink Panther, like the 60s, 70s. That's too much. I'm not buying a top hat for that much. Well, in case you are wondering, it appears that the developers for this game are Magic Bytes as well as Reline Software. Magic Bytes appears to have worked on this specific version. They made other games such as Dino Wars. I see Vampires Empire, Western games. What are Western games? Is that like cowboy games? Yeehaw! Ooh, they made Sexy Droids, which is strategy. How do you make Sexy Droids a strategy game? I'm very interested in this. Oh, yeah, okay, that's porn. Okay. I mean, no, this is a family-friendly stream. Do not look up Sexy Droids, okay? I came out for DOS and Amiga, and, well, if you want to look up Sexy Droids, ask your parents first, and if you're an adult, then use whatever. I don't even care. Oh, that looks like a very boring... Oh, just like almost every explicit game, it's a very boring puzzle game. Welcome to... Like, you don't have to make a good game if you're making sexy droids. You just have to make the sexy droids. That's the important part. Oh, this music is good. Yeah, Western games, I actually was completely right about the kind of game it was. I was like, is this cowboy games? And as it turns out, yes. Here's the title screen. Look at the... Oh, Donkey Kong. Let me go ahead and send this picture to you because this is beautiful. I'm putting it in the Game Masters chat just so you can see. He's got the best beard. He's got a bottle. He's raring to go.
So, while winter games may be one of the worst regarded games on the NES, the games series like summer games, winter games, etc., they were extremely well regarded on the Commodore 64. And in that formula, a lot of multi-event style games were made.
Yeah. I mean, there was Caveman Games, which was made for Nintendo. Oh no, let me just say that I'm pretty sure this game wouldn't fly today. Not because it's like sexy droids, no, but because, let me pull this picture up, okay? And I'm pretty sure chat has a good understanding of why it wouldn't fly right now, but yeah, let's just say that having two kids in a bar trying to drink as much beer as possible, that might not fly right now. But it's also fictional, so whatever. There you go, everybody. Video games are fiction. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, sexy droids aren't real. Rule number 3, the Pink Panther is real, but is a diamond. And number 4, the people who worked on this game are kind of fantastic. I really enjoy the music in this. It's kind of a bop.
Yeah, but the Pink Panther has probably one of the most recognizable theme songs of any character, and this does not have the Pink Panther theme. It has
doesn't it on the title screen?
That isn't. No, there isn't a Pink Panther theme in this.
Wait, did Hello Allison create a fake Pink Panther?
Yes, one of the items is like a blocker in Lemmings. Okay. That can bounce the Sleepwalker.
Yeah, however, the blocker has the same problem that you have, which is that you have to be ahead of the Sleepwalker and not let him clip through you in order for it to work. Oh. Yeah, like, there are at least elements of the Pink Panther theme in the game, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that they made music that wasn't just the Pink Panther theme, because, like, I'm sorry, I've heard it a billion times. I don't need to hear it for an hour on the Amiga. I would prefer something like this. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know. Does anybody else disagree with me? Do you want to hear the Pink Panther theme for an hour? Or this? I take this. Yeah, I'll say that, like, this game is highly flawed. Highly flawed. But the music and the graphics for the Amiga, I kind of dig. Like, I wish that the screens were bigger, but I wish that for every Amiga game. That's not unique to this game.
So the critical item that everyone that isn't Nordic needs to learn to use is the bell. That is how you can get the Sleepwalk uh, past the gramophone. Every corridor has 2 lanes, an upper lane and a lower lane, and you need to use the bell to get the sleepwalker from the lower lane to the upper lane.
Yeah, it's like this game definitely has some complicated planning mechanics. You need to have a plan in place before getting into this. But, you know, considering how difficult it is after the first 10 seconds of the game to actually pull off what you're trying to do, it's understandable that it would be a little bit confusing for people. Okay, hello Allison, trying to use the jump in order to get past the gramophone, and that is not working. Now, which item was it again that you need to use?
The bell.
Why the bell?
It's one of the few items that the manual explains, but the manual doesn't explain that you and the sleepwalker need to face each other for the bell to affect the sleepwalker.
Yeah, that's right. If you want the sleepwalker to change direction front to back, Team Panther has to face the desired direction and jingle the bell. Actually, yeah, the way that the sleepwalker works by default, since you have the 2 planes here, is that he will, like, if you block, watch Pigeon Rat, he moves kind of in a clockwise position, because he moves down and then to the left, and then if you block from the left, he'll move up and to the right. The bell could be used in order to reverse that cyclical direction, so think of it in... Then again, no, Thor of Kenya pushing the sleepwalker up. Never mind. Whatever.
Sometimes there is an obstacle, and those times you can... the sleepwalker would just turn around if you, for example, block the sleepwalker in this doorway.
Yeah, and if you block him in front of the staircase, he won't walk up into the staircase, he just turns around. Yeah, so you have to start learning how the various obstacles inside the house can help or hinder what you are trying to do. My gosh, Nordic definitely is the one who has figured out this game the most, and honestly, I think Nordic might be having a fun time with this. Like, I would say that in principle, this game has some good qualities to it. I haven't really seen too many games like this.
Yeah, it's a baby stay out like. Pigeon Rat picked up more treasure while the sleepwalker was walking around. That will put Pigeon Rat in second.
Very nice, very nice. Of course, if other people have gotten treasures as well, then that will matter. Nordic, unfortunately, back to the beginning. Hello, Allison, did manage to get up to 50 points in the game, though, so, like, I know that they are making a little bit of progress here, but I don't know, you never know. What is the weird gremlin thingy that Hell Allison dropped? I don't even know.
I have absolutely no idea. The long play I used for this game never uses it.
I don't love this game.
Yeah, and the refs are unfortunately going to have a bit of a difficult time with anything that's not first.
Oh, Donkey Clunk, give me 3 seconds. I'll be back. I'm fixing Discord. 2, 1. And there we go. Yeah, everybody, no worries. I am listening. What was that sound from Allison? But yeah, oh, it was the alarm clock, and it woke him up. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can't use the alarm clock while the sleepwalker is visible.
Yeah, but I do have things set up so that I can hear if it goes crunch. So don't worry, if as soon as Discord starts going crunch, I will hear it and I will work to fix it immediately. I'm not exactly sure why Discord and OBS are fighting so much. They need to kiss and make up. I would kiss OBS. I wouldn't kiss Discord, though. If I were OBS, no. Ugh. Gross. Discord? No smooches for you.
This is going to be difficult to decide if the match would end now, because pretty much everyone who's not Nordic haven't gotten the Sleepwalker past the gramophone.
Yeah. I mean, if the Sleepwalker made it all the way to the gramophone, then yeah, they gotta learn how to use the bell. Even though the manual talks about the bell, yeah, guide the Sleepwalkers. 1. If the Pink Panther stands in defensive position facing the Sleepwalker, the latter changes his direction when colliding with Pink Panther. Rule number 2, if you want the Sleepwalker to change direction front to back, Pink Panther has to face the desired direction and jingle the bell. So those two things, in the manual, in its own section for Guide the Sleepwalkers, those two things are essential, and players have figured out, all of the players have figured out number 1, but a lot of them have not figured out number 2, and number 2 is, again, one of the main mechanics of the game.
Yeah, and it's not really clear that is how you change from the top and the bottom lane.
Oh, there we go, Pigeon Rat. Oh no! Why did the Sleepwalker change direction there? Oh, Pigeon Rat managed to get the Sleepwalker to go down, but yeah, this game sucks. This game has problems.
It certainly does. It frankly looks like we have a 3-way tie at 50 points and the Sleepwalker at the gramophone.
Yeah. You know, gramophone sounds like it could be a phone for your grandma. Ring, ring, hi, grandma. It's gramophone time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, there you go, everybody. I'm trying to help you envision what is happening in this game just by going do 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 do. Is it helping? Maybe.
I think it would have helped more if you went do 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 do.
How is that going to help? That's not it. That's not in the level. That's not what we're here. Oh, maybe that's why they're failing. Yeah, I think you might be right, Donkey Kong. Well, question for you.
Pigeon Rat has to Sleepwalker past the gramophone, but only has 25 points.
I mean, still, that is progress.
No, it's not. The points are more important than the Sleepwalker.
Donkey Kong, that's part of the tiebreaker. It is progress. If both of them have the same number of points, but somebody has gotten the Sleepwalker past a certain area of the map, then that technically is going to be the tiebreaker and is a little bit more progress than the other player.
Do we know if Pigeon Rat has ever reached 50 points, though?
Oh yeah, Pigeon Rat has. In fact, everybody has. Everybody except for Nordic, who has made it up to 204 points. So yeah, it's a three-way tie, and if none of the other players manage to get above 50 points, it'll be how far the Sleepwalker got in the house. Pigeon Rat going to steal the precious thingy. There we go, back up to the 50 points. Very nice. Oh, Hazel Shade is saying they got 50 points on a different run. Gotcha. I like that this rich dude just has a peeing statue in the middle of their house. You put it outside. You don't put it inside. It's gonna get water all over the place. Okay?
Pigeon Rat definitely in second now with 63 points.
Very nice, Pigeon Rat. Yeah, how do you deal with the urinating statue?
This is also a place where you need a bell.
Oh, okay. So Pigeon Rat absolutely has to learn how to use the bell.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely. Actually, I can think of one other strat that might work. Putting down your clone on the right side and then going to the left side of the Sleepwalker in order to sort of force him to go up. But that, like, learning how to use the bell is going to be better. Pigeon Rat up to 65. Oh, unfortunately, the Sleepwalker running into a wall. But still, progress is progress. We don't knock progress. Bam, bam, bam. What a video game, everybody. Honestly, you know, I'm glad that people back in the day were like, yeah, Pink Panther, that sounds cool. But honestly, I'd say that most cartoon animals from the 50s, 60s, 70s were hideous. Pink Panther isn't the ugliest of them, okay? Like, he's fine. He's kind of ugly, but I'm just unimpressed. I want other cartoon oh my gosh, yeah. Donkey Clunk, one thing that you had talked about that I don't think I fully realized was that while you navigate the menu, which is very difficult for chat to see, whenever you see the screen go a little bit darker, that's when they are in the menu. How can you tell? Because the screen went a little bit darker, that's it.
And the Sleepwalker keeps walking while you are in the menu, yeah.
Yeah, because why not? You know, this is like freaking Valheim, you know, you can't pause that. You go into the or like Dark Souls, you can't pause it, even if it's a single player. No, you gotta do all your menuing while things are trying to kill you. Yeah, that's what Pink Panther, this is, again, I'm not saying that that's a good mechanic, but it is a mechanic that exists. And one that upsets me in many, many ways. Okay, Thor of Kenya tried to use the bubble and failed getting the Sleepwalker to do anything. We're 40 minutes in and multiple players do not know how to use the bell at this point. And I'm not surprised. This game is not well designed. It's not intuitive. The manual sort of explains how to use the bell, but it's not clear. Like, honestly, if they had like picture-by-picture diagram for where to stand in order to get him to move, then that in the manual would be enough to help. But the explanation just is stupid.
Sorry, Dolores Fred in the chat made the astute observation that the manual is equal parts useless and required.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at this. Pink Panther can make use of his tricks. He can inflate some objects, for example. A phantom panther out of plastic that makes the sleepwalker turn around and catches the inspector's attention. Okay, that's kind of helpful. But it requires reading. Even the inflatable hole has unhappy consequences for the inspector. Of course he'll fall into it. In order to direct the sleepwalker from a distance, Pink Panther can distribute catapults and boards which guide the sleepwalker safely around obstacles. That's right, catapults guide sleepwalkers. The other items, you'll see. That's what it says, you'll see. Okay, so I just read a bunch of information about how catapults guide people and how I'm going to see what happens. I don't think that's true, but let's distribute the catapults and boards or whatever. I don't even care. It does have information about the display at the bottom. So first off, for the face, A. Pink Panther shows how weary he is. Keep him awake, but don't wake anybody else. Okay, B, which is the thought bubble. Pink Panther is thinking. Indeed. Select the item he should inflate. What? He doesn't inflate everything. What about catapults? He distributes catapults. Is he inflating catapults? I don't even know. Okay, C, the title. Here you can always see that you're playing Pink Panther. Never forget it. Yep, there you go. D, money bag. When it's full, Pink Panther has done enough work. E/F, current score and amount of remaining tries are shown. Except that
this game does not have a life system. The manual lies about that as well.
Do other versions of the game have a life system?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, why would they? You know? Yeah, I'd have to look. Maybe other versions of the game do have House Zero. Oh my gosh, Donkey Kong conspiracy. There's a House Zero somewhere, but maybe in the other games. Yeah, for those who are wondering, we are either distributing or inflating catapults, and I'm not sure which one it is at this point. Honestly, I'm not sure I even care, but... Okay, bell, are you going to be able to use the bell? Can you use the bell?
Oh, Pigeon Rat, no.
Hello Allison did ring the bell, but unfortunately was not facing the correct direction or anything.
It looked like Allison was on the wrong plane to get the sleepwalker to change planes.
Hello Allison was on the bottom plane, but facing right. And possibly not close enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't get Allison to dismiss the bell. Because you need to face the sleepwalker. Which I think the manual actually says.
No, it says, the manual says, if you want the sleepwalker to change direction, front/back, Pink Panther has to face the desired direction and jingle the bell, which, as it turns out in this game, you cannot face front or back. That's actually impossible. The manual lies. How many times does this manual lie, Donkey Kong?
Perhaps sometime I'll do a count of it.
Face the desired direction. False. No. It's false. It's not true. This is not the only match that we've had where the manual straight up lies to you, but this is possibly the most flagrant flagrant? Fragrant? No, it's not fragrant. It's a very smelly manual, everybody. This is very flagrant lying, and I'm shocked by it. It's absolutely amazing, Donkey Clonk. Wait, the Ghost of Christmas Future in chat thinks more games should have puzzling manuals? That's because you're the freaking Grim Reaper. Ghost of Christmas Future. Yeah, everybody, don't listen to Death. I highly recommend not doing anything that he says. He's gonna trick ya! Iscorian, you want to listen to Death? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. You can do whatever you want. I'm not your dad. I don't think. Okay, Pigeon Rat just gave the Sleepwalker a bump. You know what would be fantastic? If you could manage to get the Sleepwalker trapped in a loop.
Yeah, you can't, because the only thing that can... You can only have something bouncing the Sleepwalker on one side. You can only use the inflatable Panther once. So whatever is at the other end has to be Death.
Yeah... What if it's a catapult, though?
Well, the catapult doesn't change directions, and nor do any other item.
Just place it so that it's infinite catapult, so he bounces and bounces and bounces forever. You know, if you're bouncing, you can't wake up. That's just facts.
Every item can only be placed once.
Fine.
Unless you pick it up again.
You know, we have Sleepwalkers here. I think I've done sleepwalking a couple times, but usually I did a lot more sleep talking, which apparently I'm very verbose in my sleep if I don't have my, like I use a CPAP and I've got pills that help me sleep, but before I had either of those, I would have like legit full-on conversations for I have no idea how long, probably hours, that I'd just be sitting or lying in my bed talking blah 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 blah. I talked a lot. I would do work in my sleep, as in I had back in the day when I was working for Walmart, there was somebody I was living with who was like, yeah, you kind of woke up, or it looked like you woke up, you were sitting up in bed, like, scanning stuff for a cash register. I'm like, yeah, I kind of woke up partly through that because I was trying to scan my blanket on the cash register and it wasn't working. And then I was like, oh no, I hope he didn't notice. Yeah, he noticed because I had been talking for so long. Actually, yeah, when I lived in Brazil, I had somebody who accused me of being possessed because of how much I talked in my sleep. Maybe I was, I don't know.
Sleeping is surprisingly difficult for something that seems easy.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I have pills and a machine. I hate the word CPAP. It just sounds gross, so we call it, in my household, we call it PIPA. Why? Because of a stupid YouTube video we watched years ago that nobody will ever get the reference ever, and that's fine. I think I prefer that because, yeah. That was a while ago. Pigeon Rat is doing sort of what I was thinking, which is Can you block the inspector there? And okay, technically you could just stand there and play pinball or ping pong. Oh no, Pigeon Rat shoved the professor through the inflatable Pink Panther. So that didn't work, unfortunately. Nobody is going to beat a single level in this. Donkey Konk. Oh my gosh. What the crap?
Yeah, that's what I did when I tested it. I only made a route for level 1 because I didn't expect players to get past level 1.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't expect it to be this bad. I mean, I've seen you play this, and I was like, well, I've seen a lot of the same level over and over again. Okay. At least the music is good, at least the graphics are fine, and at least I'm not in physical pain. That's a low bar, but it is a bar that we've had to set in Kusogrand8 before.
Yeah, at least there's no mashing, flashing, or crashing.
Yeah. Well, we are getting close to the end of the match. Everybody, we've got 4 matches today and 4 matches tomorrow. That's a total of freaking 8 hours of madness. I hope that you are in for, the long haul. I don't know. You can always run away and take a little bit of a break at some point if you need. I am here for the long haul, though, and I am excited to see how it all goes. Oh my gosh. I say that because I'm currently doing a little bit of setup for the next match as well, and I am seeing the nightmares that are to come. Bam, bam. There we go. Nordic made it to the island. Is that good?
No, that is a soft block.
Okay. I can't tack. He can't talk. He can't tack. I can't believe that Nordic... Oh, I can't take anymore. Nordic's just gonna go live out on the island. Oh, Choco Babe has figured out how to make the bell work. Oh my gosh, that could be progress. Pigeon Rat is saying I still haven't figured out the bell. Yeah, I know, everybody. I'm sorry. Pigeon Rat is still in 2nd place, though, even without having figured out one of the key main mechanics of the game. Oh my gosh. With that said, we do not give information to the players as they are playing. If they share information with each other, though, that is up to them. They can definitely do that. But Pigeon Rat saying I haven't figured out how the bell works could possibly give confidence to Hello Allison and make them, you know, have a good push.
Allison used the bell. I saw Allison use the bell.
Yeah, unfortunately, Allison put the catapult a little bit too far to the right, and that means too bad. Pigeon Rat going to the other side of the level to try to get some treasure. Good, good, good.
Oh,
Nordic is on to... I think Nordic is just going to a different level. Nope. Hat. Money? No oh, money. Okay. Yeah, this is what Dante was talking about when he wrote the Inferno. He was writing about Pink Panther for Amiga because it is... Like, sorry, Sisyphus has nothing on the Pink Panther. Like, this is just an exercise in futility. Hello Allison played the bell, but may have played something else as well, because that ended up causing everything to go wrong, and I don't even know anymore. So Linkura is one of our referees is stating specifically that Pigeon Rat made it to 78 points. That is a very solid second place. I would say Hello Allison is probably in third right now. Thor probably in fourth, though. Thor just collected a little money and has moved
Thor
up.
just needs to collect this at the top of the fireplace to go into third. No, fireplace. No. 52 points. 52 points. That's a third.
Oh, yeah. No, Thor got him to 77. Ow! Yeah, the alarm clock, Hello Allison has been using it a little bit, and the alarm clock is basically how you wake up the sleepwalker and lose, unless you're far enough away from him that you can use it and wake yourself up. Isn't it convenient to keep an item with you that instantly wakes you up? Thor of Kenya launches the millionaire into the sky and kills him. And honestly, Thor may be the victor in my heart because of that. Sometimes you just gotta catapult billionaires, you know?
Yeah, look at the size of their houses.
Yeah, what the crap? I mean, they don't have a lot of decor, but wallpaper probably cost $1 million on its own. Holy crap, that is detailed. Oh, chat, talking about coffee, how coffee wakes them up. Oh, how convenient, you neurotypical people, where coffee works for you. Good job. I just like the flavor.
Ooh, Allison worked out the bell and has a good opportunity to pick up 3 treasures here.
Yeah. Well, let's see if anybody can make a good final push. I do need to check with the refs real quick, just checking to see if there is any... let's see. Dobby is saying that Thor is squarely in third. I don't believe any bonus time is being given. At least I have not been informed. It may have just been some weird control issue that Thor had at the beginning. Welcome to life. But with that said, we are at the very end of the match. This has been a match, that's for sure, and that is time. Everybody throw your hands up in the air and celebrate, because we are done with the sneaking pink platform, Pink Panther. What am I talking about?
Yeah, this is exactly as good a game as you would expect a stealth mission escort quest to be.
Well, I'm gonna welcome Nordic in to come and chat. I actually think Nordic figured it out pretty dang well compared to, well, not even compared to everybody else, but Nordic did fantastic. Like, considering that he made it up to 204 points, or 204 buckaroonies, that's a significant amount of progress there. Pigeon Rat in second with 78. Thor with 77, and Hello Allison with 63. Unfortunately, that means that Hello Allison appears to be eliminated. Of course, if anything changes, our referees will let us know. Great job to all the players. And with that said, Nordic, hello and congratulations at surviving this nightmare.
I don't know if congratulations are in order. I think it's more commiserations. My God.
Commiserations? What I love that 3 out of 4 people are enjoying their lives out on the island. Oh, hello, Allison. If you would have figured this out earlier, you would have moved into second place. Look at that score, 103 points. My gosh. Yeah, so Nordic, how did you enjoy Limbo? How did you enjoy Purgatory?
Yeah, at first this game was like the controls are odd. The manual lies. First off, it says, you know, that to activate your items you hit fire. It's like, no, you have to hold fire and then push up in order to activate things.
Yeah.
At least for me, I don't know if that was the same for everybody else, but it was no, it was not fun.
The manual lies in multiple places. It says that there are 5 houses, but there are only 4. It talks about how you use the bell, but it's factually incorrect.
Yeah, it said nothing about having to face the sleepwalker in order to ring the bell.
Yeah, it said that you have to face the direction that you want him to go, which is up or down, and you cannot face up or down. That's impossible.
Yeah, this game was interesting, but once I figured out the controls, it was a matter of, okay, now what? What does the game expect of me? What am I supposed to do? And I don't know, as soon as I got him upstairs the first time, it was like, all right, let's just go on a walkabout and see where I can take him. And yeah, I guess that's the game.
Yeah, like, honestly, you did pretty well getting through a lot of the mansion, figuring out how to get him to not die. You collected, what was it, over $200, which is significantly more than anybody else had. Like, it was a very commanding victory that you had today.
Oh, wow. See, that I did not expect. I figured, I don't know, I figured I was in the thick of it, so...
I mean, that's what it feels like, but no, you got it. You figured it out. Oh, but yeah, is there anything redeemable about this game? I think that might be one of my most important questions there. Is there anything, any joy to be had in this?
The character animations are good.
Okay.
That's about all I can say. I mean, the controls, activating the items is horrible, but the controls as far as movement goes are tight. Like, it's not the ugliest Amiga game I've ever played, right? Like, there are a few redeeming qualities to it, but I mean, when did this come out? 1987, right? If 8-year-old like me had played this, I would have thrown it away.
Oh no! Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would have thrown it away, but I certainly wouldn't have enjoyed. I don't know. I enjoyed a lot of crap when I was young. I gotta be honest.
I mean, I played a lot of Commodore 64 games when I was a kid, so I guess it's, you know, it's all about perspective and what else was around at the time. But I don't know, maybe throw it away is a bit harsh. I would have put it down and gone back to something on the NES, probably.
There we go. You're talking my language.
I would have been more than happy to go back to like Mario 2 or like even like golf.
Look, Golf NES, severely underrated. Don't listen to Flannel Cat, okay? I don't think she likes golf on NES. I'm pretty sure. It was great. It was a bop, okay? I'm not even talking about Mario Golf. I'm talking about normal human golf. Yeah. Kind of an ugly dude, but that's fine. You don't have to be hot to play golf. You can be an ugly NES dude. Well, thank you so much. I have to ask, are you doing any streaming these days? Have anything going on that people should be aware about?
Not directly, but I am the CEO and the main organizer for a little thing called the Norway Speedrunner Gathering. And we're going to have our second in-person live event coming to you just from outside of Oslo in September. We're just a little over 3 months away. And you can see all the details for that at nsgmarathon.com.
Okay. I think that's fantastic. Please share a link. I said okay because YouTube decided it wants me to listen to 2 songs, either Wii Shop Music or Castlevania for the Amiga, and it will not play anything else. It's just these 2. Okay, let me try to go to the next one. No, Castlevania for Amiga. Okay, let me go to the next one. Nope, Wii Shop Music. We're stuck. We're stuck in a loop. I wish you could get the Sleepwalker stuck in a loop like YouTube gets me in a loop. My gosh. Fine. I will select Lagoon Game Over music. There you go. Enjoy that. Yeah, I would... Please remind us when is the marathon coming up, the next NSG marathon?
So that's going to be September 20th through the 22nd. Again, we're doing this in person, but if you're interested in helping out with hosting or tech, things that can be done remotely, don't hesitate to drop one of the or to drop an application in on the volunteer form. And yeah, the whole idea is that we raise money for Norges Blindeforbund, which is the Norwegian Association for the Blind and Partially Sighted.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
In just a couple of weeks, I'm going to go and see their summer camp for kids, and they also have guide dog training facility that I'm going to go out and check out and, you know, film a few stingers and go and get to pet some good doggos. So
good, yeah. Everybody, if that sounds interesting to you, go check it out, nsgmarathon.com. I think that that's a fantastic cause. I usually forget about things, but September actually gets a little less busy for me, so maybe I could figure something out to help out, or at least, like, if you have some ad that we can display, we could always do that as well. I love to support people who are coming and playing for us. I would love to do that.
Excellent. Yeah, no, we'll keep in touch about it for sure.
All right, well, thank you so much, and Donkey Klonk, thank you for giving out this nightmare of a game. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we do have Big Bad Game-a-thon in September as well. Oh my gosh, that's right. Okay. There's so much going on, but we try to not conflict with people. I hope, fingers crossed.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I mean, there are so many awesome events out there. It's hard to find a weekend that is not booked by something else, right? So, yeah. But to me, it's much better to be cooperative in these than competitive. So, I mean, if we've got an event going on the exact same weekend, I'd rather cross promote you than anything else. So.
Oh, and we're not taking money, so okay. we don't have a charity, so absolutely, I feel like cross promotion is a fantastic thing. All right, we'll go ahead and let you take off. Thank you so much, Nordic, and thank you, Donkey Klonk. See you two later.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, everybody, I'm running a little bit behind time, so I am not going to run an ad. We are going to jump right into the game reveal for game number... No, JK, I got to run to the restroom. See you in a couple minutes.